Okay, so guys, Tuesdays are made for seasoning production day to get myself ready to make a bunch of stuff for the next day. And what happens is, where's my stuff? Here we go. A day for me on Tuesday. Do I have my phone, keys? Okay, just making sure I didn't leave anything inside. Let me put my seatbelt on, even though I'm about to eat anyways. But yeah. So Tuesdays, I pretty much wake up in the morning, 4 a.m., go to the shop, Campus Meats, if you didn't know. That's my butcher shop, Campus Meats. And if you didn't know, here you go. Show you right there. We are a American New York style butcher shop here in Finland. And so basically on Tuesdays, I wake up 4 a.m., go straight to the shop. Devin, what's going on, man? Leonel, what's going on? And then I basically, I do production for the whole morning. And then I leave the shop around 11:30ish, drive about an hour to the farm to pick up. Well, I also stop by Turku and I pick up whatever seasonings I'm missing from like Kespro and Metro and whatever, like, you know, if I'm missing parsley or seasonings or whatever I need, I just pick up from there. Let me take my hat off because I'm about to eat. And then I go pick up all the stuff at the farm, like all the pork, all the steaks, everything. So I have them back there right now. And because where I live in this beautiful country, and I know there is some here and there, but I'm far from them. There are Burger King, so I drive by a Burger King on the way back and I indulge in a nice Whopper for myself. So we're about to go in here in a second. Things are a little bit off. So like the onion rings are a little bit off. They're not the same as back in the States. He's getting so big. Oh, dude, yeah, Rolly's huge. Dude, Rolly's huge. The nuggies here, these nuggets taste like McDonald's nuggets. It's strange. You know what's not good here? Any sauce. Don't get barbecue sauce. Don't get honey mustard. There's like, the only sauce that's like relatively good here is the curry sauce. This is the curry sauce. Let me show you the label because I didn't show it. I've actually never had the curry sauce. I can't really see it. I've never had the curry sauce from Burger King, but this is curry mango sauce because McDonald's just has curry sauce. There it is. Bomb. Bomb. It's thicker. Oh yeah, bro. Rolly's huge. Rolly's huge. Yeah. Got my sugar-free Coke because I'm not wasting my calories on real sugar Coke, and it's the same shit. All right, the famous Whopper, Burger King Whopper here in Finland. Let's go in. I'll say this. McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Taco Bell, all that stuff, right? For the most part, in Finland, it tastes relatively the same, right? My only complaint is that, see, look. My only complaint is that it tastes healthier. They load it up with vegetables. Everything's milder. But I mean, that's not a bad thing, I guess, you know? It's all right. No, I'm done. Dude, get some Burger King. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Man, guys, if you're in here and you didn't know, I started my own company here in Finland. It's called Campus Meats. It's a American New York style butcher shop here in Finland. We're doing great. Please follow us on Campus Meats Instagram and Campus Meats TikTok. Dude, it's been a good 15 years, I think. It's been a good 15 years, bro. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna go East Coast on you and say I'm a Shake Shack guy or Five Guys. I will say this. 7th Street Burger is much better. When I moved to New York years ago and I went to 7th Street for the first time, I could not believe how good it was. Much better than Shake Shack, much better than In-N-Out, much better than Five Guys. Dude, the food regulations here, Devin, are like so strict. They have to like just coming from an honest place and having my own business that has to do with selling food. They're so strict. You can't just go anywhere, pick up stuff, and then, you know, sell it to people. It's like there's so many permits you need. And they look into it and they investigate everything. But it's like, because we're not from here, we think it's like wild, you know? But people that have businesses here, it's like normal. That's what they're used to. Like, even when I talk to my dad, like, I've been living here for a year, and he's like, how come the business hasn't started yet? How is it taking so long to... I'm like, bro, I want to start the business, but I have to get, like, all jump through hoops to get so many different things. And my dad has that, like, old school Mexican-American mentality where it's like, you know, just make the shit and go sell it. It's like, you can't... It's like the churro lady on the 6 train, like the old Mexican lady selling churros. Like, you can't, she makes the churros in her apartment, and then she gets on the 6 train in New York and sells them. They're delicious. Everybody's bought the churros from the 6 train. But we can't just do that here in Finland. I can't just go and cut a bunch of steaks and then sell them shits. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah, bro. It's like I eat so much bread here and nothing happens to my body. Like, I'll eat so much bread here. Yeah, you can't eat, like, you can't have like a lemonade stand here. You can't do none of that shit, bro. You gotta have permits for everything. And not because it's not coming from a bad place either. They're just like, they want to make sure everybody's safe when they consume foods, you know? We're gonna mess. I'm making a mess, bro. It's getting out of hand. It's in my shoe. Literally. I'm not even kidding. I got lettuce in my shoe. They're straight. Oh, it's a Roxy hair. It's okay. It's my dog. I can eat her hair. What shake would you recommend in Shake Shack? Shh, bro. I've had the Oreo shake from Shake Shack, and that was awesome. It was so good. But my go-to shake for anything, anywhere, is a strawberry shake. It's a classic strawberry shake. But I'm weird like that. But when people ask me what do you recommend, I say Oreo, because I don't like chocolate shakes. I don't think they're gross. I'll have one. Dude, I even like vanilla. Like, it's just straight up old school vanilla shake. It's so good. I'm so happy I've been doing social media for this many years, because I'm literally surrounded by folks. Like, there's so many cars around me, and so many people have looked at me since I've done this, and it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I know I always talk about this, but I remember for years that used to bother me, and it would throw me off a lot. You know what else in Finland that is pretty cool? They don't give driver's licenses to kids until they're 18. But they can get a driver's license at 16, but they can only drive like 4x4 or four-wheelers. Like little they're not like real cars, but they're cars. I don't know. Let me tear up this. Am I missing stuff? Yo, me too. I do the chocolate. Any idea on the timeline for nationwide shipping? Devin! Devin asking me questions like he's here in Finland about to order something. Devin, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to ship overseas. I don't think they allow it. But nationwide shipping, that's right around the corner. Get the strawberry, bro. The strawberry is good. I like strawberry. I like vanilla. Those are the only two I ever do. But if I go to a different one, cookies and cream, like the Oreo ones. Okay, this curry dip has like a weird aftertaste. I thought it was good for a little while. Now I'm like, I'm good. curry dips are everywhere, by the way, in Europe. So if you buy chicken nuggets from any fast food place that happens to be an American fast food place, you can get the option to get curry dip, and I highly recommend it because every other fucking dip that they have is disgusting. The barbecue sauce don't taste anything like the barbecue sauce. They don't have honey mustard. They don't have hot mustard. They don't have honey. They don't have ranch. They don't have like all the dips that we got. Oh, McDonald's has sweet and sour. That's about it. So it's one of those things like those are all the ones that sweet and sour and curry. Those are the only ones that I ever recommend. Those are the only ones you should ever get if you're ever in Europe. Just because all the other ones are like, I don't know, bro. Ketchup? I mean, here's the thing. My go-to when I don't like sauces is honey. And they don't even got honey here. But they got honey. Like, they got good honey at the store. But they just don't have it here. Bro, when are you going to Shake Shack? Where you live at? Glukes? Where you live at, bro? Oh, I got wifey a Whopper too, cause she deserves it. Okay, that's it. I gotta drive home now, which means I gotta log off of this shit. I see all comments, bro. I see all comments. Yeah, bro. Texas Red Twinkie is the best one. Those are great. Those are great sausages. Anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here. Thank you so much for having lunch with me. It's been fun. When do you have your products in stores? Never. I don't want my products in stores. Let's talk about it real quick before I log off. I don't know if it's like I've been scarred by working at Whole Foods for like almost 10 years, and I know supermarket like culture, but and let me before I jump in, let me jump into this conversation in a positive way. I know this is going to be hard to do, but I don't like that. Okay, so how do I explain this without sounding like an asshole? Okay, thank you for the question. I don't want to come off aggressive to this guy. This guy, he genuinely just wants to know, because maybe he lives in a certain area and he's not close to us and he can't get and I love that. He's curious. He wants our product. I can't look at this person as like, this is like a guy in charge of like a Prisma or a City Market. He's not. I like when, for example, I like butcher shops in New York, because when you need something from a famous butcher shop in New York, you have to go to that butcher shop because they have good products, great products, right? And they're so successful that they don't need to be anywhere else, you know? 50 years ago, if you needed meat, you would go to a butcher shop. If you needed bread, you would go to a bakery. If you needed vegetables, you would go to the farmer's market. I love that. I love that. And I want it to go back to that. And I know I can't change the world. But this whole like, you know, I've had a lot of older Finnish people tell me, you know, hey, like Finnish people, they love convenience and they like to get everything all at one place. And like, that's not true. That's not true. It's like, if you go to Prisma, you know you're going to go somewhere else. You know Prisma's going to have something that's missing, and then you're going to go to S Market or you're going to go to City Market. Whenever people go grocery shopping here in Finland, not even in Finland, but anywhere. I refuse to believe this culture is different. No. And the thing that kills me is that like Finnish culture is all about preserving nature, all about clean eating, all about like doing things the right way and this and that. But then at the same time, there's a lot of capitalism here. Like there's a lot of big corporation chain grocery stores. Like each town will have only a few bakeries and only a few butcher shops. It's very limited. But their whole thing is like Freeman's law of being able to walk in nature. Everybody has the right to nature and preserve forests, and like they're so about the environment and ecosystem, and you know, anyways. But at the same time, everybody shops at these big corporations. So my goal, whether it changes or not, my goal is I'm only gonna sell from me. Since I don't have a location yet, I'm only gonna sell from me. And when I have my location, if you like my product, you can come to my location and get it. You know, you can order from my website and we will send it to you if you live too far. And all of my products are from small, privately owned mom and pop farmers here in Finland. All of our meat is from small farm Finnish people. All of it. And all my seasonings and all my ingredients is from Finland. And I'm proud of that. I'm like really, really proud of that. And I know people, when they start a business, they think to themselves, I hope I get my product out on the shelves at City Market or Prisma, or there's like this need to be on the shelf. That's not going to save you. Like if you have a really good product, like if you have a really good business and you have a really good product, you don't need to be on the shelf. You got it. People will go and get your stuff. And I know I'm going to have months where I'm like slightly struggling with sales every now and again, but I'll figure something else out. I don't want to put myself on shelves at City Market or K Market or S Market or Prisma. I don't want to do that because what? Like those particular grocery stores will make a deal with me and buy an abundance of my product to put it on their shelves. And then what? They can sell it at any price they want because they bought it from me for the price that I put the price on. And then they can sell it at any price that they want to. And then what happens is that creates like, oh, you like Berto, you like Campus Meat steaks? Don't get it from him. Get it from S Market. They have it cheaper. Like, I don't want to do that. So my thing is, I'm a small business and I'm going to do everything I can to become successful and stay a small business. And I want to encourage other small businesses to do the same. And I will go to your small business and purchase from you, from your location, for the price that you put it on. You don't need to be in these big markets. Like, you don't need to be there. You got it. And if you're also a small business, please buy local. Everything that you need, you can buy here. And my thing is, like, yeah, exactly. Plus, they take a lot of your exactly. You know what's a little bit sad? when I went on my mission to search for my particular farmers that I need to sell my product, a lot of farmers I spoke to were under contract with big corporations like HK, Atria, Snellman. They couldn't sell me anything because they were under contract with these big companies. And every single one of them complained about how they get minimal profit. They're undercutting this, undercutting that. They, like, these big corporations are locking them down so they can't sell to anybody else, and they're making minimal profit, so there's nothing that they can do. And that's wrong. That's wrong, in my opinion. And it's one of those things where I think farmers deserve a chance to make good profit and make good money. And I think more farmers should talk to people like me that are taking a chance on their, like, literally, all my stuff is back here. Like, Tuesdays, like I said in the beginning of this video, Tuesdays, I do production in the morning, and then around lunchtime, I drive to the farm and I pick up my product. So everything you're buying from me, all my sausages, all my American cut steaks, everything, I pick it up from the farm, I cut it into what I need to, and then I give it to you. It's literally from the farm to me to you. And that's special. That's how everybody did it 50 years ago. Everybody did that. And I refuse to buy meat from big corporations. I refuse to buy from Atria, HK, Snellman. I refuse to buy meat from Kespro, Metro, from anywhere. I refuse to buy. I will only buy from small town farmers. 100%. And this whole thing when, like, people are like, I import my meats from this place, that makes it more, that makes it what, more special? Like, a cow is a cow. I refuse to believe that, like, cows aren't cows here too. And the thing that's crazy is, like, for some reason people think that beef and pork is, like, bigger or better quality from, like, the States or from other countries. It's the same shit. Now, it did take me some time to find the right farmer that feeds the cows the type of feed that I'm looking for. So you get, but the ones I found, the pork butts, aka pork shoulders, that I get from this particular farmer, they look just like back in the States. The beef cuts that I get from this farmer, they actually look better than the ones I dealt with back in the States. So it's like, my whole thing, just to wrap up this conversation, because I gotta go, Campus Meats only buys from mom and pop farms, from small town mom and pop farms here in Finland. All the ingredients that goes into my product is all bought here in Finland. All my sausages are meat and seasoning. That's it. There's no water going into it. There's no grains. There's no flour. There's no fillers going into my sausages. I grind the pork once, I add the seasoning, and that's it. That's it. All my steaks are from mom and pop small beef farms, and I cut them 3 centimeters thick. That's 1.25 inches for my Americans. I cut all my stuff American cut. So I stand on that. I'm proud of that. And when it was another sad thing too, when I had these conversations with some of these farmers and I asked them, well, what do you price it as? It's like, well, we price it as this. Like, and I asked them, is this your actual price, or is this what you're being priced through the big corporations? Because I want to pay what you think you deserve. And that's what we pay. I'm not looking for a deal. I just trust. Another thing you got to look at when you purchase from small businesses, they put a lot of thought into their product, and they definitely put a lot of thought into their price. So I don't want to question that. So whenever I go to a small town farmer and they tell me their price, that's what it is. And I'm going to pay it. I don't do the whole, like, can I get a deal if I'm, no. Because you know what? I'm doing the same thing. We put a lot of thought into the prices of our sausages and our steaks, and that's what the price is. So anyways, guys, thank you for supporting farmers. Of course, Farmers are underappreciated. That's exactly why I advocate for farmers. And I do my best to educate everybody on how food gets their palate. Thank you so much for saying. Hey, do me a favor, follow me. Follow me on Campus Meats. Campus Meats Instagram and Campus Meats TikTok. Send me a message to let me know it was you in here. And anybody else that's interested, go to Campus Meats TikTok as well and Instagram. And the more finished people I can talk to about this particular subject, and the more people I can network with about this particular subject, the more I learn, and the more possibilities for the future. So let's all stay connected. Follow me on Campus Meats. Go check out the website as well. And thank you so much for having this cool conversation. Thank you so much for jumping in at the last second and asking this question, because this is something that I'm very passionate about. And me moving here recently last December from New York City and being in this food industry as a butcher for this long and now doing it here, it's a really cool feeling. And I want to thank everybody for really supporting Campus Meats. And every time we go to these dori, aka farmers markets and whatnot, we sell out.